guys? Today I'm gonna be showing you guys 5 tips on how you can make easy Robux with just pretty much having premium and without having premium. So let's get into these 5 awesome tips. Tip number 1: making a shirt. Some of you guys don't know that making shirts can get you guys a lot of Robux. And how do I know this? Is because I made a shirt today and I've already got 2 sales. It's a Black Lives Matter, and I got another one called Blue Hoodie Premium. Now, how I did this, and if you guys want to know how to make a shirt, it's really easy. Just go here to the create shirt on my creations and the create option up here. Click on the download and you get this little template. Go ahead, save the template, and go download paint.net. It's for free, and you just paste it in here. Actually, no, you don't save it. You just go ahead and you copy the image, go over here, and you click on this, and it gives you the actual size for the image, and then you just go ahead and insert it. And then what you want to do on after that is just, well, go to this little rectangle thingy right here, and just like do that, a little bit of that. Pretty much like cover the entire box of these things, and then press delete, and you can add your little template in there, like draw. You can insert something there and all that. So that's tip number 1: how you can make Robux. It's making shirts, making clothes, any of that could be good. Now, how you get these sold, you guys can join groups and design shirts and pants for groups that like high or low groups. It's really helpful to get you guys Robux. That, or you guys can go ahead and like send the link to your friends on your Roblox. Just send the link to them, and they might, buy it. And I've got 2 sales today. And I put this one up for 5 Robux, means I've got 3, and I will be receiving the 6 Robux in the next 3 days. On to tip 2. Here is tip number 2, you guys. Tip number 2 is making a Roblox game. Now, obviously, this is like one of the most, probably the most known way to make Robux. People think it's easy. It is not easy. I'll show you guys my Roblox games, by the way, that I've made it over the years. I've made a SpongeBob Tycoon. I'm mostly a Tycoon guy. I made a Lemonade Tycoon, blew up. I've made Tuber Tycoon. I've made a fake Flood Escape. I've made a Blockhouse Tycoon. Didn't go so well. Mad Overpowered Tycoon, which is just a tower in Roman Coliseum is where you just hit each other. And in a paintball arena. And back at the time when this game was, when I created this game back in 2017, around the time I joined Roblox, games like this was blowing up, the paintball arenas. But I'm gonna show you guys facts on how you gotta be good at scripting, you gotta be good at making games. But I'm gonna show you guys how much Robux these people make on making these games. For example, Jailbreak. That game came out in 2017 on January, and it blew up ever since. And the team that made it is Badimo, I don't know how you say it, but they've made it. They made the game. They joined together and made a game that became probably no doubt Roblox's most popular game. And if you look over here, Asimo, he is a very wealthy Robloxian with a little Bloxy reward, or the 7th annual Bloxy award. It's really rare to get those. He's got over 19 million visits. Now, of course, this is on his creations alone, like all these, because even before he made the little group and the jailbreak, he was still very wealthy. And he got his subscription together, and he with his developers made Jailbreak. And how you guys make money from this is putting in-game passes into your game. Now, of course, there's way more than this in Jailbreak, and I'm pretty sure you guys already know, like the cars and the currency inside the game. But like, if you guys put passes onto your Roblox game, you will be making a lot. It's like 300 Robux. That's like 300 Robux there, minus the 30% tax. And then all this, this is a very good way to make Robux, but it's very hard to make Robux. So this is tip number 2. Probably not the best way, but it's a good way to make Robux if you know how to script and make games. On to tip number 3. By the way, guys, I just installed an extension on my computer to show you guys how much these people make on these passes. The estimated profit that Badimo and the owner of the company, owner of the group, made is 2 billion Robux. 2.1. I'm gonna say, I don't know if that's a million or a billion. I'm gonna say, well, I'm just gonna say a billion. Yeah, let's say a billion. Yeah, it looks, no, it's a million. So 2.1 million, 1.2, 1.8, 470,000 cells on VIP, 1.3 million, and 1.3 million off of this. Now, if you guys don't know what the USD means, the USD is actual United States cash. So Badimo made over 460 Robux on this one little pass right here with 2.1 million cells. And he's in 460 million Robux estimates into a 1.6 billion USD dollars. Now let's go on to tip 3. Alright guys, here is tip 3. Tip number 3 is art. Roblox art. Now, you guys may be thinking, what am I saying? Trust me, believe me on this. YouTubers don't make these arts on themselves. It's really hard to make these. You need developers, you need artists to do this stuff. Because look at this one for an example. Look at this one. Look at this one. These are not obviously made by these YouTubers. Now, the best way to make these arts is to learn it, but how people get these arts and buy it is that they contact each other on like a Discord or a Instagram, Snapchat, most commonly Twitter, where they can just text them and they can do it. Now, of course, you guys put the price for these, and I think the most reasonable price is around $20 for these because it's really hard to make these and it's really worth it for your YouTube channel. Now, and your games like thumbnails or all this stuff. So if you can draw, do art, all that stuff, you guys can turn that into like a little business to get Robux. If somebody needs help, like somebody wants you to make something, you charge them like $20 for it. $20 and $20 is around $2,000 Robux in Roblox. That is tip number 3. Let's get on to tip number 4. Here is tip number 4, and this one is probably the hardest one, but is very, very good to do to get Robux. And what this is investing into Roblox games. And if you guys don't know what investing means, it means like you invest Robux, for example. You invest Robux into a game. Like you're paying or pretty much donating Robux to a developer that's making a game. And say if that game gets big on Roblox, and say you get 10% of that, and they make like 2 million cells. That 10% goes to you, and that 10% is like instant $1 million or instant 1 million Robux. So say if a person that you invested Robux into made a game, like say Jailbreak, you helped invest money into that game, you get 10% of that profit, and say the game had over 100 million cells, you're getting 10% of that, so that's like 20 to 10 million Robux just by helping somebody make their game, just by lending somebody a hand on Roblox to help them make their game. And this is a very good method to do. But the estimated amount of Robux that you would need is around 5,000 up to 50,000 Robux, because making a game is not cheap. It's not low in price or anything. It's not. It's very expensive. But if you invest into the right game and the right person that doesn't scam you over, that in mind because people can scam you over on this. You find that, like, say your friend is making a Roblox game and he's actually a really good developer. You invest into him and he doesn't screw you over. He gives you the 10% of the profit every time that game makes a sell. Every time that game makes a sell, like a pass, that 10% goes to you. It is good. It is a good way to make Robux. Again, 5,000 to 50,000 Robux. But try this out, because I've got some good friends. I've seen their games, and they've made some good Robux off it. Like this guy right here, One Roblox Imagination 1. He's made good Robux off it. If you go to my friends list, we actually got a guy with the Dominus on here, which hasn't really made a game. I don't think he's made a game actually. Just go ahead and check. Where is he at? It looks like he got offline and or something. I know he had I had a dude on here with a not Lux. He had a Dominus on. It was the Dominus something. Where is he at? He might have unfriended me, and you never know. Or I'll never know. Well, I don't think he unfriended me. I think he got offline or something like that. I can't remember. But that is tip number 4, and we're into the last tip. Alright guys, and the last tip is kind of similar to making a Roblox game, but it's a little different. What I'm talking about is making a game and or clothing for a group. Say like I'm in the group of what group on here has actually a really good game? Let's try Knights of the Splintered Skies. They've made okay, so they're not a good example. They're not a good example at all. Okay. Project Pokemon. They've made games, or the owner has actually. The owner's made a game, but again, like I said, okay, Rumble Studios. Let's go for Rumble Studios. They've made Mining Simulator, they've made Rumble Quest, and they've made Crazy Knives. I'll show you guys how much they made off this. The developers, on the other hand, made off this, and I've played this game before and I loved it. They've made 224,000 sales on this one little Game Pass, and they've made 23 Robux with it for $149 Robux. By the way, they've made 188 million for the infinite storage, and they've made, you get the gist, and like the highest thing, yada yada yada. They've made games off this, and not only, and just for the game itself, I don't know how much like they've made inside, because there's more passes inside the game, but the developers made a lot of Robux off this. Developers get paid a good amount of Robux, especially with big groups like that and a good game like that. So if you guys want to make a good Robux, go ahead and join a group and make a good game like a simulator. Now, we're going to go to a clothing group. I know I'm in a clothing group somewhere. Delicious clothing. We go over here and we see how much one clothing made. Now, this one has made 282 Robux for this group. This is a small group, kind of, 21,000. So let's actually go to, let's type in clothing on here, and we go to groups. And let's just go for the number 1 group. And we go to the store. They got 550,000. This must be new. But 595 Robux for making the clothes, and and just adding all these together, because they've made, obviously they made a lot of it. Like for this one, 5,000 Robux for that, and that's only 109 cells. Look at this one, 600 Robux for that. 1,836 Robux for that one, and it just goes on and on. You make clothes, and it's actually not that hard to make clothes. All you have to do is look up a tutorial on YouTube, and you guys can find it. All you have to do is find a clothing group that's hiring developers to make clothes. It's that easy. I mean, look, this one, 845, 290, and you get the gist. It goes on and on, making these clothes and making Robux. And if you guys don't know, they will pay you to make these, and it's not that hard. It's easy, easy, easy. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Those are my 5 tips on how you can make Robux easily. So, to me, the easiest way to make Robux on this video would be making clothes. So, make clothes, actually. Go ahead and make clothes, because that's the easiest way to make Robux. And, Volusion, who gets most of the Robux, and of course puts away, he's got, you know, he looks pretty rich. I mean, look at him. He's got a fedora, which this thing's like 200,000. All right, 485,000 for this white sparkle time fedora. He's made a lot of Robux just by doing clothes. But again, that's the gist. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video.